Once you've gotten the learning of a topic under control, the next thing to do is begin to answer questions concerning that topic. There are these kinds of questions in the course book application: multiple choice questions, fill-in questions, short answers, and file uploads. And then finally, an auto trigger question, which I'll talk about presently. Multiple choice questions are, as you might guess, they're give you A, B, C, D, and E kind of choices, and you choose the answers that you think are right. Click the button. The answer is scored immediately, and in this case, you get just that one chance to answer the question, and the application will show you how you did on that question. Filling questions, I think, are my favorite kinds of questions. They're designed really to focus you on the important vocabulary and concepts that are being taught. And they're not hard. As you'll see in a moment, they're really easy. In fact, I give away the answers to all these fill-in questions. The point is not to test your understanding. The point in the case of fill-in questions, is to get you to practice the concepts. It's kinesthetic learning. I get you to type the words over and over again with the hope that that will help you recognize those words and be able to use them better and better as you go along. My belief is that it's through the use of the words that you really learn them rather than just listening to them. I want you to practice using those words in context. The short answer questions are scored immediately. They're looking for one or more particular kind of answer, and so you're required to fill in one or more words, and it'll check your words against all of the expected answers. And if you get one of those expected answers, it'll tell you you're right. If you get it wrong, it'll give you another chance to do it. Those fill-in questions and short answer questions, you can continue doing them until the topic or project or exercise is due. The multiple choice questions, once you answer them once, you're done, and you don't get any more chances to answer them. File upload questions are really the core of the course. Because this course is all about structured information, I can give you a target structure to go for. And you'll see as we go through the course all the different kinds of target structures you may be aiming for. But you aim for a target structure, you upload a file that you think has that target structure, and then the application will automatically evaluate that file to say, does it have the structure that was expected? And if it doesn't have the structure that was expected, it'll give you some sort of remediative message that helps you fix the problem, upload the file again, and hopefully in the end get all the structures that are being looked for. And finally, the auto trigger questions are triggered by a file upload. So you upload an instance, for example, and a transform is automatically applied to that instance. Or you upload a schema, and that schema is used to automatically evaluate an instance file that the system supplies. So let's see how each of these questions work in practice. First kind of question, multiple choice question. Notice that I tell you the expected number of answers, so you don't have to guess, is there one right answer, three right answers, five right answers. The vast majority of multiple choice questions only have one right answer. This one happens to have four right answers, and so let's see. The coursebook system has which kinds of questions? Okay, you know what? Go away. Yeah, that's why I didn't choose that before. Okay, hopefully that will stop bugging me now. I think it has essay questions, matching questions, multiple choice questions, and fill in the blanks. And now I'm going to click the save button. It will evaluate my answer. And unfortunately, I didn't pay much attention just now because I got the answer wrong, as this little icon indicates. It tells me it had a value of 2, and I have a score of 0 so far, a little red X there. It also tells me what the right answers were. The right answers are in green here, so you can compare your answers, which have check marks, against the right answers. And then hopefully learn from that. Okay, so the second kind of question here is the fill-in question. And it says, it gives me a sentence, and it puts blanks in that sentence for me to fill in. Something provide the concepts of the course. I don't know what provides the concept of the course, so I'm going to mouse over this little question mark, and it says topics. And I just type in what I see there. And hopefully, as I begin to work with the course book, the answers to these questions are going to become more and more obvious to me, because the same words tend to be repeated over and over again, and they're key words that have just been taught to you in the lesson. So topics provide the concepts of the course. Exercises allow you to practice the concepts, and projects Notice I misspelled projects, are extended exercises that synthesize concepts into a larger deliverable. Save and evaluate. I save and evaluate that answer. And I got this one right. Notice the little check mark there. I got this one right. Notice the little check mark there. And I got this one incorrect because I spelled it wrong, which means that I get 0 points for this. But in the case of a fill-in question, all I have to do is correct my mistake, save it again, and now I got that right. 2 points out of 2. By the way, I can scroll to the bottom and see